morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquid Kenobi. And before we get started, we'd like you guys please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. So we've got we got everything going on with with Avengers Doomsday. They announced it, the cast of who's going to be in it, but there's been reports that there have been more people that are going to get cast in this movie. Rumor one of them is it's gonna be probably She-Hulk in the movie, Tatiana Maslany. Oh God, and she's gonna be in this. But people have been wondering what was going on with Spider-Man, what was going on with Star-Lord, Wolverine, Deadpool, the Hulk. We don't know what's been going on, but there's gonna be more announced, more people being announced to see who's gonna be in this movie, man. But more importantly, you have the Avengers, you have Thunderbolts, you have the X-Men, and you have the Fantastic Four in one movie. So how are they going to do this? I don't know, because things are getting a little serious right now because Marvel is in a tight spot right now. In the recent past, there have been movies that have failed in the box office. There have been TV shows that have failed in viewership. Right now, the Daredevil Born Again, to me, it's been fine. It's been fine, but for viewership wise, it has not been good. So right now you got two Marvel movies coming out. Yeah, you have Thunderbolts coming out in May, and then in July you have Fantastic Four. We have to see if they're gonna succeed, because if they don't, things will be bad for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, bro. So we'll see. But let's read this article and see what we got. So stand by a minute. I'm gonna go look at this now. Here we go. Avengers Doomsday, bringing back the original X-Men, might be the multiverse saga's biggest mistake. Yes, a lot of people are worried about it because right now I read about the plot, rumored that it's going to be the Avengers versus X-Men. This may remind me of Captain America: Civil War. I did like the movie, but no, man, this could be different. But we'll see, bro. It's like I said, dude, this is a call of desperation right now. So let's just see what we got here. Last summer, Deadpool Wolverine took us back to the X-Men universe for an unforgettable team-up. We expected and hoped the movie to feature some familiar faces from the franchise past. Instead, the spotlight was put on other pre-MCU Marvel properties like Fantastic Four, Blade, and Daredevil. When the credits rolled, a video played reflecting on the legacy of 20th Century Fox's Marvel movies. However, by far its biggest achievement was it's somehow making that era of storytelling look good. X-Men, X2, Days of the Future's Past, X-Men First Class, all titles that have their fair share of fans, and objectively speaking, they're far from bad. At the same time, they were also pretty poor adaptations of the comics. Bryan Singer's disdain for the source material is no secret, and the less said about X-Men: The Last Stand, X-Men Origins, Wolverine, and the Dark Phoenix, the better. The point is, no matter what, Deadpool Wolverine's credits or this clear nostalgia bait suggest the X-Men franchise, where Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige got his start in Hollywood, was neither particularly beloved nor an era worth remembering. See, during that time when Bryan Singer did X-Men, yeah, they really didn't go accurate because of the costumes, because of what the X-Men was wearing, so I was like, but it was fine during that time. It was fine during that time with all the other actors, But then, of course, when First Class came out, First Class, it was fine. I thought Apocalypse, it was good. I didn't watch the Dark Phoenix, as I read it was terribly written. it's like I said, dude. I mean, there have been there have been ups and downs with the original X-Men movies. So we'll see. It stands to reason that Marvel Studios is making a mistake by throwing Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Alan Cumming, Rebecca Romijn, James Marsden, Kesley Grammer, Deadpool Wolverines, Channing Tatum, and no doubt plenty more familiar faces from X-Men into Avengers Doomsday. Not necessarily. Yes, the vast majority of fans cried out in joy when the Disney Fox merger ended the latter studio's time in charge of Marvel's mutants. Despite that, both the Marvels and Deadpool Wolverine have offered a glimpse of at how these characters will evolve in the MCU, both tonally and visually. There's something undeniably exciting about seeing the actors listed above in comic accurate costumes and portrayed in a way that respects the source material instead of shying away from it. An argument could be made that Marvel Studios should have introduced a new team of X-Men either before or during Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, similar to what we're getting from the Fantastic Four first steps. After all, these big returns do somewhat overshadow the actors who will inherit the roles a few years from now. Love or hate it, we're in the thick of the multiverse saga, and if Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and Deadpool Wolverine have proven anything, it's that people want to see actors and characters they've never expected to meet interact on screen, not stunt casting like John Krasinski's forgettable turn as Mr. Fantastic. You know, I wish they put John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic better than Pedro Pascal. I'm being truthful here. You know, as of now, all signs point to Avengers Doomsday, pitting the heroes of Earth 16 against the denizens of the X-Men universe for a loose take on Avengers versus X-Men. That wouldn't have had anywhere near the same impact had it been with a new cast. And this way, we get to see these characters go out on high before they're inedible, rebooted, and reintroduced. Ultimately, Marvel Studios is relying heavily on nostalgia, but where better to do that than in the multiverse saga? If the results is anything close to seeing the three live-action Spider-Man swinging into action together No Way Home, then we're in for a treat next summer. Of course, for those who now ready to move on from the multiverse and the concept has grown stale, Avengers Doomsday is another movie relying heavily on the past. And oh look, it's to sell itself. It's if regular moviegoers aren't enthused by seeing the Avengers and the X-Men share the screen, then this could be a huge mistake. It could also be a triumph, so all eyes are now on the Russo brothers to deliver the sort of greatness we got from them between 2014 and 2019. Surely they could fix Fox's X-Men, right? Well, one way to do that, give them the accurate costumes. That's one thing to do for the start. Because in the Multiverse of Madness, Patrick Stewart's Professor Xavier, they did him right on that. They gave him the chair, and they gave him the original outfit that he wore in the comic books and everything. And then, of course, Wolverine, they gave him the outfit. So if they do Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Magneto, or any of these other characters right, if they do it right, if they do these characters right, I believe it will succeed. I believe it will. So we'll see. We'll see. So I'm hoping for this movie. I do wish it the best of luck, bro. Because right now, the Russo brothers are going to need that luck. So you guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. So please share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Avengers Doomsday is going to succeed? Or do you think it's going to be a total flop like all the other Marvel movies has been? You guys let me know in the comments below. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you all for being part of the channel. And I will be seeing you all until next time. Bye, everyone.